Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're going to get straight into the Happy Thanksgivings. I got to keep with the momentum, even though I crashed out. It was after 6 o'clock this morning when I was finally done with studying, and I was, man, trying to untangle my different accounts that are all linked through the same email account. And so it's all linked through one iCloud account, which is the original iCloud account that incorporated the live count. Because my first email account was danielsize at live.com, which changed to whatever after I was locked up. Um, but it's at that point that I got that Facebook back, which had been permanently banned. Alexander, happy Thanksgiving, brother, man. Not, just because it's Thanksgiving don't mean I'm gonna stop what I gotta do. I mean, the thing is, it's Thursday. It's not. It's, it's just Thursday, bro. You know what I mean? Thank God for this Thursday. Thanksgiving that people are celebrating, but it's not the same for everybody. It's not like it's the same day or same holiday or it has the same meaning for everyone. You know what I mean? For me, myself, not even my birthday has the same meaning because I spent most of my life locked up. So like this year, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. For the first time in my life, I have peace of mind. I have what I hadn't had in the past, and I have peace of mind and clarity of focus and mission in life. So, you know, that's why I'm out here today on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like it's Thanksgiving, but I have a commitment to myself. You know what I mean? For what did Dre say? I just wanna bang bad broads for all them nights I never had broads. Yeah, same difference, bro. I just want to do everything that I sat in a cell locked up wishing I could do on a regular basis. You know what I mean? I didn't, there was mixed. It was a mixed bag of conceits and deceits. You know what I'm saying? Of constructs where, on the one hand, everybody wants what's best, but you bury that inside with the reality that you're getting out of prison too. You know what I mean? So, shit, I was under no delusions getting out of prison. I was never, ever, you know what I mean? That's the thing for me now. That's why my expressions about it all have been exactly what they are. JC, what it do, brother, man? What do you think about the attack and happened in D.C.? Listen, I was sitting in a dining table. I was eating, and I'm eating on the go because it's like it's been busy from one thing to the next, right? And so I'm just trying to grab a bite in between. And my mom's sitting there, she's listening to it on Fox News, dude. And like I just hear a snake hissing when I listen to Fox News. I hear snakes hissing. That's what it sounds like to me. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like I really get triggered. I'm like, turn that shit off, man. Turn that shit off. Like really get triggered. I don't care. You asked me what I think it's going to continue to happen. What do you mean? Listen, that's what Trump wants. That's what's going to happen. So listen, expect the worst. So when it happens, don't give no thought to it. I just turn it off. I don't listen. Why would I care about what happened in Washington, D.C.? Think about it. Look, there's people playing, there's kids playing. Do you think anybody here is on that shit right now? Like, you know, my condolences to the family. You know, my condolences and my heart and my prayers are with the family, and they're grieving right now. But that's a cost of one service to the military. And you know what? Here's the reality of it. Mark Kelly is right when he tells them that they should that they need a that they can refuse an illegal order. Do you not understand what they're all standing up and saying, both Republican and Democrat who are standing up with Mark Kelly and the rest of them? You not understand what they're telling them right now. The courts have already ruled that it's illegal. So when they came on there and they told them that they don't have to take, they're telling them in real time right now, get off of the streets. Listen, a National Guards person that gets killed right now, hearing this and knowing this, everybody, that's on them. They're Trump supporters. They deserve it. I'm going to tell, this is to the United States government, to every military, every person that's going to watch this. That's on you. You go out there, you're going out there for them because it's illegal. The United States Supreme Court has ruled it, and the courts have ruled that it is unconstitutional and it is illegal for Trump, under the predicate in which they're trying to send in the military. No, it's illegal. So if they're going to go out there in the streets and they're going to try to intimidate us as law enforcement when we got police, no, you're going on them streets to arm yourself and ready for what? We don't know what's coming next. We have no idea what's coming next. So that's on them. Let's be very crystal clear about that point. And I noticed how right away a bunch of people, and it could have been buffering on that, but I noticed everybody jumped ship on that conversation quick. So you asked me my thoughts about it, right? Isn't JC, isn't that what you asked me? Because I noticed it when I got turned up on that point, my numbers went down to 0 fast. Yeah, there's a reality that we're faced with now. There's the delusion that everybody's looking at when they're watching that, and then you turn and you want to ask me what it is. I just told you, it's an illegal order. So they got killed in combat committing an illegal act is what happened. Those two, listen, so long as those orders to go into the streets are illegal, for them to be there, so long as the court said that they can't do that shit, then they get what they got coming to them. The police, listen, local police should be the one to gun them down. The local police should be the ones that force them out. They should be the ones to turn guns on them and tell them, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We're the only uniformed law enforcement on these streets. The local law enforcement need to stand up, and then that's what they need to do. JC, you here? Hey, that's it. That's the whole thing. They don't listen. Every enlisted and everyone that's who enlisted in the military heard what those ranking members of our military said. It's illegal. You don't have to take that order. So if you're gonna go on the streets, you're running the risk of getting gunned down because you're playing with fire. You're taking fire on top of fire. They already have all the federal forces on the streets rounding us up. People forget that there's people that are still missing. How many people are still missing on Thanksgiving from all of these fucking deportations? We don't know where they're at. And everybody's lost in the sauce because we're so far moved past that point that we don't even know anymore. how many people are being rounded up, where they're going, none of this shit. Because everybody's focus is on what now? On a whole bunch of other shit, and it just gets worse. The more shit comes out in order for Trump to conceal the Epstein files, because that's all it's about. While we can clearly see his health, we can clearly see his failing health right in front of us. Everybody can see it. And look at how close to the White House the violence has gotten. He's destroyed the Capitol out of his own wrath, out of his own heart, the own corruptness of his own heart, his own envy, jealousy, petty, spite, hatred, self-loathing, all of that. He destroys the White House from within. He destroys this structure, a historical landmark, and then from within the federal government, he uses those authors of that policy to go in there and rip out the government, like Kash Patel. So I'm not going to sit there and listen to nothing none of the media has to say about any of it. It's all a lie. I don't even know if it happened. Bro, listen, does this sound like a place like that to you? Right, the scenes that I'm seeing right there on the media, I don't know that that's not Hollywood, I'll be honest with you. That's not my reality. I'm not going to go engulf myself in a reality that's not mine, bro. I don't care about it. I'm not living in a legacy media bubble that's wrapped me up in these conspiracy theories and has people casting stones at each other, while the corporate entities at the top keep paying these fools to keep pushing us into these positions. And so long as we continue to get caught up in the politics, we're doing it to ourselves. I keep telling everybody, register independent. If everybody just jump ship right now, start jumping ship, and leave both party platforms base bare, you'll see. You'll clearly see a changing in tune and tone and platform, and because for one thing, we can get the insurance companies out of the way. And you ever notice, listen, and that's another thing about the politics. It's like, and then listening to the news, like, do you not realize that all media, all legacy and all media, all of them, any platform that has millions of subscribers that talks politics, it's always the same. Did you notice that? That it's always the Democrats against the Republicans and the Republicans against the Democrats, and the rest of us are just caught in the middle if you're not one or the other. Do you not understand that? And then you'll hear, this is the Republicans are losing ground here. The Democrats are losing ground here. And then what are they saying? It's the independents are swinging this way. The independents are swinging that way. The independents need to swing independent. Everybody needs to jump ship off that shit, bro. They're all corrupt, dude. They're all taking the same corporate dollars historically. They're all caught up in the same tax scheme. It's the same old money running the same fucking wool over our same eyes. That they still picking from them same goddamn plantations that they've been picking from since they built this goddamn cotton picking factory. That's all America is, a cotton picking fucking factory. Oh God, this is a cotton picking fucking factory. Cotton picking fucking factory. Yeah, they breed the seed in the field, and they soil it with the blood. I'm just saying, bro. Got that way. Yoselin Sanchez, dude, I'm lagging. Yeah, it's this part. You got to be paid. Look, I'm walking around the park, so I mean, I get that there's gonna be lag, but it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter where I've gone at here. I'm gonna run into the same problem. The thing of it is that on a live stream, because I'm moving, you can probably get a sense of the buffering, but being that there's an overcast, that's probably another problem. If I had to venture some guess, but you just got to be patient. I mean, don't do me on buffering. Hold on, let me unbuffer myself real fast. Let me unbuffering me. Dude, Yoselin. Dude. calmao, man. You know what I mean? Take it easy. I'm an old man. Listen, on the last live, somebody got flipped off because, you know what I mean? He said he was gonna slap me. He said he called me an old dude, and you know what I mean, dude. He would slap the dog shit out of me, and I'm like, dude, I had to flip him off sitting there. I'm gonna go sit there right now. John Grim, John G. Chicano Tube is still glazing Trump. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, bro. Those are fucking bona fide trolls. I don't pay no. Listen, why would you even listen to anybody who supports Trump? Period. Now, why would you listen to any person of color who would support Trump? Like, for reals. Like, what do you think you can get out of that except for getting on your nerves? You're getting on your nerves watching a pendejo like that. Like, I listen, Timo DeVille, he turned me on to the character. Bro, I couldn't get a minute into listening to this fool. Like, I literally couldn't get to like 10 seconds. Like, I couldn't get too long into, like, seriously that bad. Like, you know, you gotta consider who you're listening to and then who you're listening to over there. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta really take things into proper perspective. You know what I mean? Like, there's a perspective that one has to look at. Who is the guy? Hold on. We're gonna go sit. What's his name? Hold on. Chicano Tube. We'll talk about him right now. Tell me something about him. Have me lined up. We're gonna go sit him. We're gonna go sit him on my mantle right now. Let Chicano Tube know we're talking about him. Listen. I'm just gonna give you my spiel until you tell me some more about him. It's lagging right now. It's overcast. I can't do absolutely nothing about the lagging, dude. I'm gonna actually just post up right here. I'm just gonna get around because it ain't gonna do me no good with this overcast. If I'm lagging that bad right now, then that's what it is. There's a satellite issue, bro. They're absolute. I don't listen. I haven't gone back and listened to none of these live streams. I haven't listened to any of them yet. So I myself can't tell you when and where the lagging is on any of that shit. So listen, you said I was lagging. This is news to me. Think about it. You're telling me right now for the first time, Alexander, that what? Now, let me connect some dots because I know nobody gets it. So you're telling me right now, after I've been running live stream for how many a week, more consecutive, and so now lagging has become an issue. Where was I at when I started lagging? Where was I at specifically when I started lagging that you noticed it because someone else noticed it? Because that's the first time this has ever been an issue on my right here. First time. We can fix that problem right now. So stop. Where was I lagging at? Now go watch my other lives and ask yourself, am I lagging at that same spot? If not, like, this stuff is really not as complicated as people make it out to be. It's a satellite that has to send links. You understand that? Like, it don't matter whether you can see it or not. Listen, it's a signal. It's a signal no matter what, dude. The signal's interrupted. Where's the signal interrupted at? Like, this shit, technology is not as complicated as human beings are. Because human beings are full of beans, for reals. So where was I lagging? That shit looks beautiful. I'm gonna sit this way. Am I still lagging or what, dude? I have to listen. I have to stop talking so people's brains will stop lagging. People's brains are lagging right now. Listen. I'm trying to get feedback on this problem. Obviously, either my shit is lagging, or two people that said something's brain is lagging. Alexander, is your brain lagging or what? Who's lagging here now? Santos Salinas, what it do, brother, man? Listen, bro, for the first time that I've been consecutively going live here. I've been going live here on a regular basis. First time today, Thanksgiving, Alexander confirms what someone else has said, that it's lagging. I stopped, bro, and questioned this. Neither one of them said a fucking thing yet, dog. I got up and like, who's lagging? Like, I'm asking these questions because I may not be lagging. You may be lagging. Like, come on, man. This is an educational shit, dude. Like, for reals. And this is what frustrates me, because it's like, and listen, I have mentioned this many times, multiple times on this channel about issues of lagging. And I've signaled that out there so that anyone listening would say that, yeah, you're lagging or no. There's been no one to indicate to me that I'm lagging at all out here. Today, back to back, first somebody brings it up, and then Alexander, look, Santos, Alexander, the last one. And look at how long I've carried on. So he's triggered, impulsive. Where's he at? Where's he at? Did he go jump down a rabbit hole or what? I'm on a steady live stream, dude. Whether I'm lagging or not is not important. When and where I'm lagging at is important, because, like I said, it might not even be on my end. 2 people out of how many people were live when it happens? Dude, I'm looking at numbers. I'm checking statistics. I'm looking at the signals. I'm knowing where these links go and how they go. I'm questioning this shit in real time. And what do pendejos do? Bird brains. They're lagging in this conversation that far behind. Hey, Santos, do you understand? Does anyone understand, or everyone understand what I just explained? Like these technical problems that we all have. See, this is why listen, me and Santos, when we send text, Alexander, when me and Santos send text, we have blue screens. We don't have green screens, bro. You know why you have a green screen? Because you have a bot phone. It's been bought out by I don't know how many different countries with that many different national security interests, and I don't know how many different companies with that many different national security interests and that many different private security forces that surround their shit. I don't fuck with androids, dude. I only fuck with American-made shit, dude. Go throw your little androids in the out. Go throw that shit in the ocean. Go give them back to China. Go shove that shit up fucking Bill Gates' asshole, that pedophile. Go do that for him. I wouldn't fuck with none of those components. I wouldn't put none of my information in none of that shit. Your shit's getting stolen in real time doing all that. Warning, hey, we love everybody around here. Don't matter if they're gay or black or autistic, whatever is wrong with you. We still love everybody here, my guy. Sure we do. It's my channel. we do we do things my way here. Of course we do, my guy. You know what I'm saying, my guy? We always do things my way, my guy, in life. Yeah, hey, I seen that, I seen that Santos. You know these ignoramuses, they think they know what they're talking about. See, but look, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me hip you. So I don't have anyone under 25 anymore that's on here. That's just cleared out. Matter of fact, the majority of my audience now is mature. You know what I'm saying? So those goofballs like that, Santos, yeah, bro. Yeah, I love you too, no. Why wouldn't I? Warning A1, yeah, man. It don't matter. That's the thing about it. Like Warning A1 said, 1A, A1. I did that the last time too. Like for reals, there's no judgment here. As far as that goes, the only judgment here pertains to the law of Moses, Torah, dude. Because every man on earth is held to that's God's standard. God says so. No one. That's it. That's all the judgments we make here, bro, and we all stand on that. We all hold each other to account there in regards to what Torah says every man should do. I don't give a fuck about no Thanksgivings. I care what Torah say do. I care what the law God says do. The rest of that don't matter. So yeah, when people make judgments based on race and ethnicity and, you know what I mean, class and culture, and you wanna distinguish people and think that one is better than the other, how? What makes the wealthy class more better than the poor class in this world in the sight of God? Why? Because they have nice things? Right? Because they hoard more wealth that they don't need? Why? What makes them worthy to even be considered? Listen, I'm talking about every idol on earth. Let's start with the entertainment industry first. Let's start with how we're entertained by athletes and entertainers and singers and how we give them more credit than we give ourselves in life. How we give them more of our time and energy and space in our mind and allow them to influence our beliefs. No. To each his own. Every man is responsible and accountable for what he must produce for himself. If you have a certain expectation in life, then you are required to meet that expectation. If that means getting up, getting out, and going and working out, and being disciplined in your days and structured, and your diet, you know what I mean, and your health, your mental health, you have a clarity of focus so that, you know, you feel in every way that what you're lending to society, the community, every day as you go through it, is like this. You can walk past somebody in passing and say something just like that can be felt anywhere and everywhere. I don't have to bite my tongue. You know, this just gives me the opportunity to speak to the neighborhood through you. Because I would look crazy as fuck, if I came through here preaching the Torah, preaching the gospel, preaching equity, preaching justice, teaching these things, practicing it daily, right? I couldn't otherwise do that if I wasn't live streaming, because then it'd look crazy. I'd look like nothing more than the rest of these tweakers, right? I wouldn't be rubbing shoulders with the owners of a small business chain like Red Devil out here, franchise like Red Devil out here. I wouldn't be meeting people here on a regular basis who are city employed and who are small business owners throughout the community. I wouldn't be doing that. That's an added value to all of it. You see, people wherever we sit in life, when we're watching something, we're right there in our world, and we're projecting that out at them. And in this environment right here, social media, you have every opportunity to react in real time. You know, those of us that are old enough know we didn't grow up with that ability. We didn't grow up with being able to interact with our favorite news talking dude. We had to catch him in the hood reporting on the body that was just found. So we come from a totally different environment than we are in today, and we owe it to ourselves to appreciate that every day, and not make a judgment upon another as if they are undeserving or unworthy of a rightful place, an equitable place, and a just place, just like we ourselves do. When Scripture says that love thy neighbor as thyself. What greater love than this, than a man lay down his life for his friend? So then when we talk about homie on gang, then homies get to doing what? On gang, on dead homies on what? And it keeps piling up for what? What is going to be the Thanksgiving message from from the YouTube streets and the YouTube yarda? Huh? All of us are going to come today. Chances are our YouTuber in this that are cussing or watching me like the prison, whatever. They're gonna be every YouTuber, period. We're all gonna be giving some sort of something. What is it that, and listen, I'm talking about MSNBC. I'm talking about CNN. I'm putting myself on par with them. Never mind YouTube and your average Schmo Joe on here. And I don't care how many millions of subs. I'm talking, listen, Joe Rogan couldn't compete with me in a conversation. Joe Rogan couldn't go there with me. So I don't care how many millions of subscribers Joe Rogan has. That's idolatry. That's a sin. I don't care about that, because I'll make Joe Rogan look stupid in a conversation about what he believes. I'll make him look dumb. So if I was to go on his platform and make him look dumb, then what? You see, but people will say, oh, well, you're not on Joe Rogan's level. Well, it just shows your vanity. It just speaks to your own sin, your own idolatry, doesn't it? Because those numbers have nothing to do with what I said, does it? The message, which is loud and clear. Joe Rogan could not go wit for wit nor word for word with me sitting across the table from me on his platform, let alone any other content creator on here. Ari Melbourne, who? Aaron Burnett, who? Who do you want to talk about? Fox and Friends? Come on, man. That's piss and poop on each other. We all know what's on the couch at Fox. That's just baby poop and piss all on each other. And the rest of them, Brian Tyler Cohen, you want to talk about any elected official? From Barack Obama to who? Bill Clinton to Joe Biden? Intellectually speaking, they've been roasted too. And I stand with the common man here. I stand with the poor man. I stand with the downtrodden. I stand with those who are oppressed by those very idols that would look to cast stones at one another over. Because they said, because you believe that someone else knows more better than yourself should about your own life. Why is it that they're telling you what is best for you? I don't think none of what they say got anything to do with me, as a matter of fact. I don't think any of their politics has anything to do with me. Does it look like it? Isn't Trump in a bunker right now? Isn't that a fact? Is it not a fact that Donald Trump is in a bunker? And it's all like chaotic. Oh, man down, man down. You want to see the man down? Let me show you man down. That's a man down. That's a man down right there. And In the Valley of the Sun, homie. I don't know about the rest of them, bro. That's what a man down look like right here, bro. Perrito. You know what I mean? That's how we coming through. I'm thinking, look at it, dude. Ain't nobody tripping about that. Look, homies lick this nuts about that shit they talking about over there, though. Look. Perrito went in and licked the bebitos. I talking about, why you bring that shit over here, homie? Look, he mad at me, dog. I said, why you bring that shit over here, OG? You know what I mean? With that shit, you see me chilling, homie. Come over talking that political shit on the yard, homie. We're on rag, homie. We don't get down. Oh, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, though. I appreciate everybody tapping in and, you know, giving me please. And in other words, go wipe your, you know what I mean? G-Town, Texas, happy holidays. Hold on, I got you. G-Town, I got you right there. I got you on the moderation. Idolatry, Joe F. Creator. Idolatry is, hey, bro. You think about that. Listen, bro. Next time you watch a rap video, you watch any of these dudes, any celebrity, any entertainer, think about the gay dude that's got them wrapped up. Now, listen, if you go on my community post, I snapped a screenshot. Somebody named Silk something or another said, he called me an old dude, some shit, and said he'd slapped the something out of me, and he got the finger for that one. But, you know, the irony here is that it's a steady stream of things that's consistent in people's realities. Some don't see it for themselves, the error of their way, and how they continue to repeat the same shit. I don't know. I appreciate you tapping in, bro. Eugene, stop tap dancing for Trump. That's real shit. That's real shit. Let's see, where else is I at? Freddie T, God bless you, my ninja. Let's try to refrain from that. I'm gonna take that word off of here. I'm gonna go into my settings and take that out. I appreciate the love, though, homie. For real. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's something that I've taken out of my vocabulary. You can see, you know, more and more. I try to work on my vocabulary. Period. On my Facebook, it says I speak Ebonics. That's what I speak. I speak Ebonics. That's what I speak, dude. There was a reason why they started calling it Ebonics for people like myself. Well, you thought oh, that's a racist thing, huh? Yeah, it is. It was. Whatever. Stereotypical, all that shit. But I was Ebonic. Everybody that grew up with me knows I still talk the same fucking slur-ass speech. Part Spanglish, part fucking Afrocentric, part fucking ghetto, part Chicano, part I don't know what the fuck, part Pinto, part Soldado, part Pendejo. All of the above, homie. I ain't mad at me. Why are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you the best view of my life at this day. This is Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here giving a little bit of myself. You can have a piece of my love waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? This poquito. I do love you. You can have a piece of my love. You can get a song and dance out here from me, bro. You might get a song from another channel, but you ain't gonna get the song, the dance, the enchilada plate, the bag of chip, you know what I mean? The cookie, the cake, you know what I mean? The croissant, the coffee, you know what I'm saying? The orange juice, the water, and the soda, you know what I'm saying? As an appetizer though. That's just the getting going here. Getting it while the getting is good. Get it while you can, it should be getting. Telling you, where do they got flow like that? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every bit of the support these days. We're trying to grow something big here. We're trying to grow something big here in the community. This is invitational, like I tell people. You come out here and join me. You come out here and join me. Take a walk. If you're in the valley, if you're in the, you got the time, you know what I mean? Come take your walk. Come enjoy the day. It's starting to warm up right now. I'm gonna post for a minute and then, cause I didn't plan on doing too much. So I'm gonna post right here for a minute because I already need some fucking Gatorade. I left my Gatorade in the car. So I'm gonna chill here for a little hot second and then fuck with the audience. I'm gonna come right here in the shade though. I ain't gonna do it on this one. I'm gonna do it on the other one. I'm gonna do it in the shade right there. See what I'm saying? So, you can have a piece of my love. Sure. That's nice and cool. So, I want to tell everybody happy Thanksgiving again. And I want to wish everybody the best, honestly. It's just, look it, man. This is my view. That's Camelback Mountain. If you don't understand why that's Camelback Mountain, it just takes you have to get at a certain angle to understand it. At so many angles, it's a camel. You know what I mean? But that's Camelback Mountain, and you see the vantage point, the view in the valley wherever you are, and then you start getting out. Let's see. You start living up there like that. When you start taking residence up in areas like that, and you could look down on doctors, like E40 said, looking down on doctors, type shit. Yeah, bro. Let's see where we at. Thunder Loco, I'll see you sometime early next year, Jan or Feb. I'll take. Yeah, bro, that's real shit. My family, the Size family, my dad's side of the family, I believe it's Valentine's Day, day after my birthday. Well, it depends on how you want to look at it, because technically I came out of the womb dead, and there's no account for my. I was named Baby Boy Size until I was 20-something years old. But yeah, we're supposed to have a family reunion. So yeah, bro. Like I say, this is a steady stream. This is my daily routine. This is what I do. This is what I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm inspiring and motivating people to diet and exercise. Yeah, I challenge you to a debate and an argument or whatever on a live stream. It keeps my blood going. Think about, listen, think about how many words I said in succession at one fucking breath, dude, while I'm moving. See, and I'm training myself to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? To keep my breath and to keep that steady without. That's what this is all about. Diet, exercise, training, conditioning, you know what I mean? Discipline. You got to do it every day. You got to get up. You got to get out. Like, I had every reason to not come out here. It's Thanksgiving, dude. How many people are gonna fucking are you know what I mean, still stuck with that routine if that's what the routine is? I haven't broke with my routine. I'm still doing me. So, you know what I mean? Like, for first and foremost, for me, because when I don't want to do it, that's when especially I need to do it no matter how much I do. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much I do, because like, I'm going to end this right here, right now. But I had already started gathering content like just video. So I'm gonna go back and do some more little AB little runs, get some little shots, just to play with. You know what I mean? Just to sample with that. Because I've been doing like reels on and shorts on here, but reels on more or less on Facebook, shared to Instagram, trying to learn that. But I'm same here is just getting it together. So, you know, like what I'll start doing is I'll stitch it all together from here. So whatever I'm gonna do next, like I can go from here. So I can do my routine. This starts my day. This doesn't end my day. This starts my day. So from here, I can set my navigation to point B. So like, let's say, just it's an easy example to give. So point B from here to point B, if once I expand, it won't necessarily be, but an example would be from here, point A to point B in Canto Park, right? And point B is only to gather content for editing and to put out there. You see what I'm saying? Because wherever I'm at, you know, I can do talking and, you know what I mean, textured, contextual takes on stuff, and then edit it when I get back and start running it together. And I can have my days met like that. So like I could have a week's worth of drops already developed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still just running, I'm still steady on my stream. And give everybody, because my thing is to chronicle, to document as a documentarian, as a historian, as a local resident, native born Phoenician of the Valley of the Sun of Maricopa County, Arizona. This territory right here, because my blood relatives are from here. We're ancestral here. You know what I mean? So like, you know, just to give people, because a lot of people move here, and just to give, you know, clarity and to distinguish my channel from all the rest is that, you know, you're going to get local content. That's what it is I'm here. This is what I know. I can speak about other people's shit because they put all their shit out there. But all in all, this is where I'm from. This is where I'm at. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Young Green 13, everyone going in on Dubs now. They been. What do you mean? Dagger 14, you do have the same headphones as me. Listen. Okay, I was going through, when I first got out, I was going through a pair of Beats a year. Once I hit 2 Beats in 1 year, I stopped buying Beats. I stopped getting, I go through too much AirPods, and so I don't even, not for this. Nah, bro, like for reals. I went through 2 pairs of Beats in 1 year. I said, fuck that, dude. Bro, I broke 2 pairs of Beats in 1 year. That was too much. That was too much. And to lose a pill in the same year? No. No. But yeah, I keep it simple. But I'm a simple man. Why do I need an excess? Why do I need to be out here with some gold ass headphones on, sitting on a gold ass toilet, talking shit? You know what I mean? Something says, hey, it would be dope to go and cast that cougar shadow that comes down. I know, bro. There's the one too. What do they call it? The praying nun or whatever. Some shit, the horn. That's the horn. Like, it depends on where you're at here. Like the mystique of the valley, you have no idea. You have to be here to understand it. But like that very mountain, there's peaks on there, like on that part of it, depending on where you're at in the valley, not just in Phoenix, in the valley, which is Maricopa County. You see, and depending on your peak, like you have, it looks different. Like that, there's you could see, like they say a kind of like, right now I'm looking at it, a silhouette is perfect, like a camel laid out. This is the perfect camelback view. But like they have I've heard it called that the horn on Camelback Mountain, because at certain angles, that one spot looks like it's a horn right there. But then at certain angle, like if you're like because Nene Nicole, her mom, or she lived like Missouri and in like 19th or 20 something in that area avenue, and then like the angle that you're looking at that mountain from there, it looks like a nun praying like that. It's a trip. It's so majestic. This place there's such mystique and mystery, so beautiful. And then you can see like when it's a sunset, that glows. That's purple, like purple. That's like that is so beautiful. And it's such a beautiful place. You see what it's like out here. You know what I mean? Like, depending on where you go, of course, like there was like fucking 3 murders in 24 hours in the valley. You're talking about, no, listen, that happened. That happened in a matter of like 3 hours. No, it wasn't in a 24. It just happened overnight. But yeah, that shit had like, and that's the thing about what I was saying when they asked about Trump is that, when you look at and you listen to the media and that's all they're talking about, bro, like that's all negative. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm in competition with all the negativity. That's why, like, listen, it's going to take me the longest time to grow my numbers on this channel because I'm not feeding that beast anymore like everybody else is. I don't care. I call it how I see it, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And otherwise, I'm going to give you an example of a better day and a better way because, listen, if we was all doing this, we wouldn't be doing that, would we? That's just what it is. I want to make sure what I'm missing on here. Degree 14, what was the other one? Everyone going in on the, so listen. Yeah, Thunder Loco, the first one to see Does Lies was right. I'm the one who actually put the paperwork out first. But listen, nobody, okay. There's 2 ways of looking at that. There's your way of looking at it, which is from the content creator's perspective who are going in on him. There's that perspective, which you're turning and you're saying there's paperwork, there's this, there's that, there's been that. Stop. Let's stop about Dubs now. What's the date on the paperwork? Does it before we carry on with that conversation, does anybody know the date of the paperwork? Somebody give me the date of the paperwork. Somebody can Google search it real quick. Give me the date did this happen on the paperwork. When did Dubs snitch? Was it before or after? Was it before or after he did a book? Did he snitch before or after he did a book out of prison? Was it before or after he filed a civil lawsuit that states in the record because the marshals had to be involved in his transportation? Was it before or after? It's a rhetorical question. The point I'm getting at is that Dubs had snitched when he snitched. They knew that in prison then when it happened. So you're catching up on the YouTube Yarda and you're coming at me and asking me, did I know what? That I was the first one to put the paperwork out? I was the first one who did it? That I was the first one who put the paperwork out? I was the first one who exposed Dubs. I was. Did I see it? Who's catching up to who now? Because now there's Dubs' viewpoint. I gave you your guys' viewpoint. Let me give you Dubs' viewpoint. Because Everybody going in on Dubs is money in Dubs' pocket. It's something he can bank on. All Dubs got to do is say a dumb thing, and he knows all drunk he just said a dumbass thing, and it means he's going to get a bigger check next month. Once a month, Dubs is prone to saying some dumbass shit that gets everybody going in on him. And once again, Dubs' numbers are running up. All of that attention drawn to Dubs don't do nothing but get Dubs paid. So what are you telling me that I don't know about Dubs? At what point is the cycle going to stop repeating itself for the people that are watching Dubs? The really stupid ones are the ones who are the content creators who are actually mentioning his name. They're the biggest suckers. And they're sitting there clout chasing. They're sitting there on Dubs' name. And what is any one of them today saying that I didn't say first? I said it first, homie. There's not one of them that are on Dubs' dick that are sitting there sucking on his salty ass nuts right now. All those salty sea serpents. There's not one of them, north or south, that actually put out paperwork before me or that spoke on him before me. So why are they still sucking on his dick? Dubs is winning. Everybody talking shit about Dubs is sucking Dubs' dick at this point. That's a fact. Now his number's going back up. Now his numbers are going back up. Why? Because somebody's on his what? They're on his helmet. What's the difference between being on somebody's head like they're on Dubs' head and sucking on his dickhead? Can somebody tell me? What's the difference between being on Dubs' helmet doing all this shit and sucking his dick and nibbling on his dickhead like assholes in the pinta? What is it? Is it anything other than that, in all honesty? Because I have something to show that's different here. I've been to prison too. I was in a gang too. I sold drugs too. I shot people too. I robbed people too. I did all that shit too. But what's the difference between me and them? You see, I can say whatever I want about Dubs and stand on it. Why? Because literally, I can stand on it live, on location, and I can do the same as I have done to all of them. Every last one of them on YouTube, in the YouTube streets, it don't matter, black or brown or white, they've all got treated the same by me. They've all got treated the same, and none of them would dare. Yeah, I know I'm not important. I don't have the numbers. I'm not none of that. But they're still punks and they're still bitches. It don't change that. They can turn after I call them punks and bitches and act like they didn't hear or see or whatever. But there's a record that reflects it. It was said in what? Because listen, that's all punk shit. I don't feel no way nobody calling me some stupid ass shit like that, especially when I'm live on location. There's a reality around me and them. No, it's a virtual reality. That shit's fake, it's phony, it's fictitious. That shit is fucking staged. It's in the fucking closet. They can call it their house, their mansion, their studio. They can call it whatever the fuck they want. It's a prison cell to me. It's PC here in reality. In virtual reality, it's whatever they want it to be. In reality, where I'm at, And in reality, where they're at, it's fucking PC. Because we all know if they're in the state if they're in those environments, they're not going outside like that. No, we know this for a fucking fact. So what delusion are any of these bozos under still today, and why? Younger than 13, Gunner literally built his channel off California. All of them did. Listen, every content creator out of California, and you have even content creators that are not even from California, but they've dovetailed off of that Crip and Blood bullshit. Because it's easy to go check in with some Crips and some Bloods than it is with any other gangs. That's a fact. They're just Hollywood. Man, that's just Hollywood sold out shit. The Crips and Bloods are the weakest out there, and there's some real shit. You can't do that with none of. Everybody knows that that shit don't play like that with the Chicano gangs. Fuck no. Just be honest about the shit. It just is what it is. You know, that don't take from motherfuckers putting in work, and that don't take from the reputation that the neighborhoods have themselves. It just speaks to the fact that here now, 2025, today, right now, it's a different story. It's not what they're trying to sell people on. That's my point. And when you got fucking men that are in their 40s and 50s who on one side of their neck, they say they're doing good, they ain't about that life or whatever, but on the other side of their neck, that's all they're talking about, and still with such pride and arrogance and ignorance as they did when they were children, right? Am I right or wrong? Why, listen, why would I give the breath to speak to any of it anymore when I've already said what I've said about all of it and all of them? How many more times can I say the same thing about the same bozos? There's not one of them that's going to come up with anything original. Nothing. What originality is there to any of them? Listen, I'm talking to every content creator in the gang culture, black and brown, from coast to coast. Like there's a reality to virtual reality that we got to compare and contrast here. Because I'm on a live stream too, taking questions and all that, huh? And if I wanted to have a sound system with some music going, I can do the same thing that they do in their little closets, right? And their little shoe cells, because they still act like they're in the shoe. They probably got little freezers and microwaves in their bedrooms and shit. These bozos probably live like that shit for real. But they wear Gucci, Louis, and Fendi, and Prada. And they wear man purses and shit. And they wear big old gaudy ass diamonds and shit. And fucking like. That's why you're going to lose your life. Where I'm from. That was not something that wasn't safe to do here when I was a kid. That didn't go like that. Let's see what we got. Sonny, California Legends Media hasn't been the same since he stopped dyeing his hair. That's good. Nah, I check him out from time to time. He subscribed to my channel. I'm subscribed to his channel too. We've had our exchanges, but I'll tell you, I got family from his neighborhood. I know he knows my people. And once I found that out, for me personally, you know what I mean, then I've said it a long time ago, and I've even mentioned it to him in his comments and shit. That's good though, dog. It's like, bro, listen, my primo from Cali, I get a call from my primo from LA yesterday. I get a call from, he's from Pico Union. I get a call from him yesterday, and it's been about a month, right? And he ain't seen me, and I've grown this out. He ain't been tapped in or nothing, right? So he taps in because it is. He telling me I need just for men. That's that shit, bro. I'm getting check-ins from Cali, from Los Angeles. And you know what they telling me? Hey, bro, you need to cover up that gray. Hey, homie, if you're gonna be walking the yard, you need to cover up that gray, bro. We ain't rocking that. We ain't rocking that in the 2.5. This the new era, homie. We're in the 2.5 era, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in that G-Funk era. We're in the 2.5 era, dog. It's the 2.5ers rule, homie. The fuck you mean, homie? The peseta rules, motherfucker. If you ain't peseta, you ain't shit. The real ones are the ones that been to PC and said, fuck you fools. We still out here. Cause motherfuckers, you know why? Cause we know that them motherfuckers are scared of us. We ride. We not going anywhere. We right here. One more again. I'm just taking a brisk breeze through the beautiful neighborhood here, Los Olivos. This is Los Olivos community. This community is called Los Olivos. This is Los Olivos Park. That's the senior rec center. Senior Rec and Resource Center. Resource and Rec Center, however you call them. We need more of those for the youth, though. We need those for the youth, and like the rec resource centers need to be like, dude, we need computer labs, we need teachers, mentors, we need coaches, we need all that in them motherfuckers, dude. When they leave school, they need to be at them right there, bro. Instead of out in the motherfucking streets on gang, on, getting all fucked up smoking pills and shit. Thinking that shit's cool. All auto-tune the fuck out, sounding like robots. And that's how they walk too, like. Tell me why they be walking like that with them skinny ass jeans on, bro. Them motherfuckers too tight. You clutching on guns because your motherfucking pants is clutching on your ball sack. You gotta let your nuts hang, homie. If you wear pants that's that tight, yeah, you're gonna be like this with your gun. You might shoot your feet off, dog. You might shoot your own pinky toe off doing that. You shouldn't do that. It's not safe for you to handle weapons like that, bro. Oh, fuck. I don't want to miss nobody, man. So make sure I got everybody. G town that shit where you read his paperwork word for word. I did that to him several times. Shout out to Dubs, man. I ain't mad at you. Hey, Dubs, let's do it live, Dubs. Hey, Dubs, you want to do it live? They'll really get mad then. Nah, Dubs too big for me. That's, you know what I mean? Like me, that's like me trying to get on like on MSNBC with Ari Melbourne. That's like, I'm aiming for the moon. I'd hope to get, land somewhere else. I could never get no recognition from them. They're too big for, Shout out to Dubs. See, listen. What these fools don't understand is like, I'm cool. Like, I'm good. I would go on with any one of them at this point. Listen, because I know that if I went out, I would go on. I'll just entertain. If you really think you're going to fucking get me on camera, you're going to come with your fucking set me up type of fucking, hey, what about this? Oh, yeah, we're going to have fun, dude. We're going to have fun at your expense. And you know what? It's going to get turned up. It's going to get lit. You know what I mean? It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. You're going to do big numbers. It's just the virtual reality of what you know is going to happen. Because there's already built up fucking controversy and conflict behind all of us. So if I went on with anybody, we were guaranteed to blow up. Everybody would want to watch. Just think about it. You tap in. Nobody knows me and Dubs are live. Who knows? Like I said, I've only made one disclaimer, dude. I can't fuck with you if you got if it's some work on you. You did some harming some women, some raping, sexual shit, some kids like that. I can't do it. It's you know what I mean? Like the sexual shit, you know, I understand manhandling a woman. I'm just trying. I'm gonna give everybody their due credit, because I've never. That's not me, but you know, I've had to stand between, you know, my own blood doing that shit. That shit gets breathtaking. You think about it, but yeah. The rest of it, I can't fuck with it. But otherwise, yeah, I don't care. You think I care, dog? Listen, here's the funny thing. I've already said, look, their reputations to them is immaculate. This is every one of them. You listen, it doesn't matter. I'm talking black. I'm all incorporating the whole genre. Gangster, gang, fucking prison. It don't matter. Black, white, brown, whatever. All of them. Listen, bro, I show them up every day by doing this. I show them up. Like, this is showing them up. Like, this is making them look stupid. Like on some G shit. Like, for a motherfucker to go out there to the park and be like, man, fuck you fools. And then to be able to articulate as I can, because I come from there, and explain to the public, everybody watching, why your actions are that. There's no, what are they gonna do? They gonna turn and act like they didn't hear what I said, huh? Well, all of them mentioned my name, black and brown. Shout out to the first OG, the first YouTuber that fucking shouted me out and actually asked for an interview. They hit me up for an interview. OG Bride D. Shout out to OG, salute to OG Bride D, Compton's finest. First one, dude, I barely have 50 subs on this channel. Bride D was hitting me up. Shout out Toon, another one. There's a whole bunch of them, dog. And you know what? It's shout out to even those, you know. Bro, I ain't got no beef. That's my point. I'm shouting. Now I'm shouting everybody out. But it's, you know, to turn the page, because it's like, homie, if you want to come here, parking on the bench. Parking on the bench. I've been on 73 minutes, and I got to do a movie, because I'll go around like this, and I'm going to head out. See, this was my point, was trying to get some more content, but I was just remembering, it's 3 o'clock, and it's Thanksgiving, and I've been on there for a minute, so I'm going to just push around and get back, because I forgot my Gatorade. Be fucking with you guys too much. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody tapping in here in LA. They're grown-ass men with gray hair and their ass to ass full. I know, dog. That's some pendejo goofy shit, dog. I don't understand that. Like, what difference does it make? Right? Listen. Look. If I'm walking through your neighborhood, any neighborhood, as I've been walking through here right now, and I'm not saying nothing, I'm just walking, why would you ask me my business? Like, listen, why would you ask me where I'm from? Do you own this one? Huh? Isn't this a public park and these public easements? Isn't that what that's called? The First Amendment auditor peoples? Isn't it? We're too old for this shit, bro. We're just like, listen, at some point we all have to outgrow our youthfulness. We all have to outgrow our adolescence. We all have to outgrow our pubescence. But some people, they don't ever outgrow these things. They're still so childish in every way. Because mentally. But I'm gonna do it moving. You guys be blessed. Happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate everybody tapping in today and give me this moment. We'll be again live tomorrow. Same time, same place, doing the same Thug Thizzle. I wanted there's something I wanted to talk about, but I forgot today was Thanksgiving and it was a whole other get down. But we're gonna get more on point with the content and everything. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Make sure if you're new to the channel, you hit the like, subscribe. You hit the like one time, you hit the subscribe one time. Be sure to share this with your family and friends. This is educational. This is motivational. This is inspirational. This is valuable for you and your community. For me and my community here at Darren Size Rose Goes in the Stone. Peace. We outie.